Okay, so Moloch 6. Oops, 100% surveyed. I guess we'll go to the deciduous forest. Yeah, okay. Were these dudes kind of like insane and crazy? Can't remember. Oh, you know, I'm also started playing Avowed on Mondays. I don't exactly know what I want to do with Monday stream. I mean, I know what I want to do, but I don't know exactly what the vibe's gonna be. I guess I want to play Avowed because I was very curious about it. I don't know, I'm liking it. It's just like, I thought it was going to be Skyrim, but Obsidian, and you know, it's not quite that. It feels like more, I guess, kind of a generic ARPG, which, I don't know, feels mean. I don't think it's bad. I seem to... I mean, it takes place in, like, the same universe as Pillars of Eternity. I don't know, they could do more interesting things overall, I guess, but, you know, like, it is whatever. You do get guns. Flintlock guns. So that's something. Yeah, I don't know. It's not too crazy. I mean, I think one of the things I really do like about Bethesda games, is just the, oh hey, you know, enemies drop all their armor and stuff. And I guess that was one knock against Starfield, where it's like, yeah, like, they can't, enemies aren't gonna drop their clothes or their weapons all the time. I think they do drop their weapons all the time, but not their armor. And you know, you can't like disassemble the equipment for materials, which was also certainly a thing that I mean, I guess I can understand it being more thematic for Fallout, but it just seems like that would be a sensible thing to do. I don't know. I will say, I really hope that Elder Scrolls 6 actually uses the weapon crafting. I hope that they expand on alchemy. I really hope that, like, that would be very cool in my mind. I mean, potentially, maybe even expanding some of that into, you know, like, weapon and armor crafting. I mean, okay, so, and nothing like, it doesn't need to be anything like super complex, but like, okay, so you use a metal to make a sword. You need, like, I guess there's a few ways you could do it, right? But like, a material focus system. It's like, with a potion, you can put, like, let's say 4 ingredients, maybe a minimum of 2, maximum of 4, maybe 5 ingredients. And, you know, like, you start, like, the first 2 things are going to determine what the item is, and then everything else is going to be a modifier off of it, right? And, yeah, so, like, for a well, I was thinking about it in the way that you could, like, put it into another Fallout game. I was talking about this in Fallout 4, while recording Fallout 4. I was like, you could put water and sugar together, you get a basic, you get, like, simple syrup, or get a basic soda or whatever. Simple syrup, I guess. Then, like, you know, you put acid in, and then you get a Nuka-Cola. And then you put... Well, okay. Alright, yeah, no. Water and sugar, you get simple syrup. Add acid, you get simple soda. And then you put, like, mute fruit, and you get Nuka-Cola. And replace the mute fruit with tarberry, you get Nuka cherry. Maybe you have a mute fruit and a tarberry, you get Nuka-Cola cherry. For Skyrim, well, it could be a thing like you make alloys. You put like 2 iron. You put like 2 iron and a copper together, or a corundum, and you get specific alloy, and that has its own properties. And then you go put that into the blade section of your sword, and that gets something. I want, for my own RPG, I want to have a system like that, even in the tabletop. At least, like, just a way to be able to, oh, here's the basic item. This is what materials you use to craft the item, and then you can swap around with some specific alloys or whatever. And, it'll affect things, and I want to be crazy, and I want to... Okay, like, gameplay things should be very simple, but if you want to start, like, making your own gear, there's a table for that, and yeah, you're gonna have to spend a little bit of time calculating things or whatever, but you do that once, and then you have, you know, an item, and it's simple to use for most of the time of its existence, you know? And of course, you know, if you want to completely throw that out, then whatever, that's fine. But yeah. Yeah. Until next time, a good day. Great day even. Cheskis.